Hey, welcome to ATI Pro Media live at 9. Thanks for joining me today, breaking down today's news. Connor B, he's out with customer here, so solo show Brady Huck today. We'll grind through some things. Headlines are a little light, but we'll see what we can throw up here at you. So let's go quote up the markets here, and we'll move on here. Markets pulling back overnight. March corn down 5.25 at 4.90. March beans down 6.5 at 10.54. Oil is a little firmer. Meal is down 4.10. Chicago wheat's down 6 cents at 5.81. March Casey wheat down 4.25 at 6.03 Looking over your feeder cattle, down 50 points. Had a nasty day yesterday in the cattle market. Your fats are a little more stable, a little tick of green on the front, and unchanged in April. Currently, your hog market up in Feb, down a nickel in April. There. Looking over your crude market, crude's up 65 points, diesel's up a penny and a half, nat gas is down a penny. Over at your Dow market, your equity, looking at equities, the Dow is down 20 points, the S&P down 10, and the NASDAQ down 99. So grain markets pulling back overnight. Like I said, headlines are kind of light here this morning. After a wild, dynamic couple weeks, a lot going on. I think as we prepare for next week, we've got the February WASDE report coming up on Tuesday. At this point, with all the headlines and all the drama out there, geopolitic-wise, February WASDE report definitely feels like a non-event. But the traders are going to be watching that, seeing if there's any South American production adjustments, any U.S. demand side adjustments, and just general balance sheet looking at that. We'll break that down here next week, and be sure and join us for that. Light cash on the cattle front. We had some, the bird flu story was yesterday, leading to a lot of weakness on the cattle market, down significantly yesterday. A new strain in Nevada that's related to some deaths in Louisiana definitely pressured the market. And I think the market was just looking for a reason to sell. It sure feels like anyway. And that was a catalyst for, sometimes you just need a catalyst to cause the market to roll over and sell. And that was what it was. So we definitely had more sellers and buyers yesterday. And feeder cattle seeing a little continuation of that downside pressure. We'll see how the day finishes. Maybe we can bounce back and settle up with a little green on the screen as we end the week. The cutout and the box beef cutout, cutout's down 350 versus last week, but it's $10 off the recent high. So we're seeing the box beef cutout roll over a little bit as well. That doesn't support things as much. The cash trade, packers are out there, $1 to $2 lower is kind of cash trade. So definitely more than just one thing going on there, putting a little pressure on your cattle market. And we'll see where things go here. So jobs report out. We had that out this morning, and U.S. job growth slowed more than expected in January. The 4% unemployment rate probably gives the Fed Reserve cover to hold off cutting interest rates at least until June. So maybe a little disappointing on the job growth, but the stock market's holding in there and hanging together with that headline. I had a Wall Street Journal article up. I was going to read that. That job report kind of indicates some cooling, but still solid gains for the labor market. The Labor Department said on Friday the gain in jobs marked a drop from November and December and was less than 169,000 jobs that economists had expected for January. They printed 143,000, I believe. But they went back and revised November and December upward by 100,000. So that definitely kind of a mixed event on the jobs report there. So a lot going on in your markets. That Feb WASDE is on Tuesday. We're going to see how we finish up the week. My tweet of the week, guys, I got to apologize. I'm ill prepared. I know the tweet that I want to share with you guys. I couldn't find it in time to get it loaded into the show. So we're going to have to wait till Monday. And I promise I'll have it ready Monday for you. Okay. I'm sorry that it didn't happen today. I apologize. But nonetheless, we'll move on. Got a Super Bowl this weekend. If you aren't aware of it, if you're in Kansas, you're well aware of it because I got a bunch of nephews and kids that I'd never seen so many Chiefs jerseys. I had pull that graphic up real quick. We'll talk about that here in a second. I had I had to go to school here yesterday for my kid, and I saw so many Chiefs jerseys running around that school building. It was just wild how many little Chiefs fans are out there. So a lot of people in Kansas rooting for the Chiefs this weekend. Big Super Bowl. Now let's flash that graphic up and talk about who's been there in the past. So this is teams ranked by Super Bowl appearances in NFL history as of 25. We got the Patriots there with their epic run. Tom Brady, 11 Super Bowl appearances. The Steelers at 8, the Cowboys at 8. A lot of them at 8. Denver Broncos at 8. Woo, go Broncos! I'm a Donkey fan, but I just kind of hide out of late. The Niners, and then the Chiefs there at 7. So the Jets down there at 1. There's probably some teams that aren't even listed on this, I imagine. But looking over at that bottom side there, the Saints, the Cardinals, the Titans, the Chargers, the Jets. Super Bowl weekend, it's a great American tradition. Hope you guys have a safe, fun Super Bowl party. And, you got to live a little. So go out and live a little this weekend and enjoy watching a Super Bowl. And the commercials, you can't forget the great commercials that we're going to see. We'll probably be able to regurgitate and talk about their favorite commercials on Monday. So thanks for joining us today. I'm going to get out of here. We'll see you guys next week.